Hello investors, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going ahead and show you how to grow a small account portfolio consistently over time by using investing strategies. Now, right before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to also show you how to go ahead and set your investing on autopilot. This way, it takes all the emotion out of investing. And right before that, I'm going to go ahead as promised and I'm going to go deposit $250 into this account. I did promise that over the course of the next couple of weeks and next couple of months, I will be making a deposit of $250 every single month into this small account portfolio. And I'm going to show you how to invest in the individual stocks that we chose, as you can see right here. And you guys could also sit back and watch me grow this small account portfolio to thousands of dollars in the short term, which is going to be most likely within a year or so. Now, to get started, what we're going to do, we're going to start off as usual by giving you a quick portfolio update. So, as you guys know, or for those of you guys that are new, we actually started off this portfolio with $65 only. And the reason why I went ahead and started off this portfolio with only $65 is that I'm trying to show new investors or investors with thousands of dollars, you don't need a lot of money in order to get started with investing. Whatever money you have now, whatever job you have now, now is the best time to go ahead and start. Even if you were to go ahead and start with $1, the best part is that you are starting. So that was the whole point of starting off this portfolio with such a small amount of money. Now, for the portfolio update, like I mentioned, we did start off with $65 and now the portfolio is up to $75.81, which shows about a 2% gain just for today. Going over the week outlook, the portfolio is up 3.39%, as you can see here. And for the month, we have been investing now for just 1 month with this account portfolio. And for the month, you could see we're up 1.98% or almost 2%. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to compare that to SPY because we're going to use the SPIDER ETF as our benchmark in order to see how good or how bad we are doing. Now, for 1 day, you could see here SPY is up 60.67%. And for the week, they're up, well, actually, SPIDER is down 0.29. And for the month, they're up 0.39. So actually, we are ahead of the SPIDER ETF for now. That could change in a heartbeat. So that's just to show you where we are. Now, how did the portfolio grow this fast? Is that we also got some help from the market. Now, if you go ahead and look at the previous portfolio, you could see that I only had a few Bitcoin. And the reason why I got Bitcoin into the portfolio is that all this here is just free Bitcoin, free money. Robinhood at the end of the year, like they usually do every single year, they have these kind of promotions where you have to do something and you are rewarded free crypto. So I got this free crypto simply by logging on every single night. I believe from December 26th actually. Every night you log on at 8:30, and that's all you needed to do, and you're gonna receive free crypto the very next day. Now, obviously, I have lots of stuff doing, so I was not able to log in every single night, but was able to log in 4 different nights, as you can see here, and as a water with crypto. So crypto helped the portfolio to grow very, very quickly. Now, a quick recap of the stocks we have in the portfolio before we go ahead and start setting it on autopilot. As I start off with this portfolio, the main goal also was to show you a portfolio can be grown and started off with a very little amount. And most importantly, you don't need lots of stocks. So what I went ahead and did, I went ahead and just chose 10 stocks only in order for me to go ahead and grow this portfolio over time. You do not need to go ahead and choose 10 stocks. If you're not good at picking stocks, then it's quite simple. You could go ahead and invest into a index fund or an ETF like the SPY, for instance, and just keep putting money towards that account, and it will grow over time. I almost guarantee you. Now, let me go ahead. I'm going to make a deposit. As you can see, our buying power, our balance here is still where we left off, which was $15.08. Like I said, I'm not going to touch that. We need to be leaving around a 20% cash flow, and that's going to be released into any of these stocks here if we see there's like a major pullback of around 5% or more. So I'm going to go ahead and make a deposit. I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Okay, so welcome back. I've now gone ahead and as promised, I have deposited $250 into the account. And as you can see, the new portfolio balance is now $325.81. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to deploy most of this capital into the stocks. And while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set this up automatically. So let's go ahead and get started with Meta. Let's go ahead. We're going to open that up. Okay, here we are on Meta. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase some money into Meta. So the order type here is going to be buy order. We're going to go ahead, we're going to leave dollars, and we're going to put an amount. The amount we're going to be putting is going to be $25 into Meta. We're going to be hitting review order. And now we're going to be hitting buy. So the market is currently closed right now. So when the market open, these trades are going to be executed at whatever the best price is or whatever the market price is at that point in time. Now, as you can see here, I am placing an order to buy approximately $25 worth of Meta based on the latest market price of 658.57. And like I mentioned, that may change when the market opens in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead now and hit buy, and that's going to be executed whenever the market opens. Now you see where it says here done, and then in the bottom it says set up recurring. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and set up recurring right away. Let's go ahead, we're going to open that. Now the order type is going to be recurring. The amount we're going to keep doing, and we're going to do this every month, is going to be the same $25. We're going to start that since today is the 5th. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do it for every 5th of the month. So the next one is going to be the 5th of February, and we're going to be doing the market order. The payment is going to be coming from the buying power. So they're going to pull whatever money we have in the account. And every month, the $250 is going to go straight to the buying power. And then Robinhood is going to be pulling from that buying power in order to go ahead and purchase whichever stocks we choose right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to hit review, and we're going to go ahead and set that up. As you can see, you'll be buying $25 of Meta. And now here it says every market day. So now we need to go change that because we want to do monthly. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to edit. We're going to go to the frequency right here, and we're going to do every month on the 5th. So let's go review once again, and let's go. It says you'll buy $25 of Meta. Now it says every month on the 5th. The first order will be placed on February 5th, 2026 at around 11 a.m. It's not going to be the exact time. Let's go ahead. We're going to hit submit, and we're going to hit done. This is just the confirmation here, and we're going to hit done. And the automatic investment in Meta has gone through. So you never have to worry about Meta again unless something drastic happens, like there's a 5 to 10% pullback, and if you want to deploy more actual currency into it. So our next stock, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do, and as you can see here, you can see the plus sign here, means that that trade is pending. So let's go ahead now. We're going to do the exact same thing for Microsoft, and I'm not going to do this for every single one. I'm just going to do it only if I'm going to be changing the amounts. So for Microsoft, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do buy order, we're going to do dollars. Once again, we're going to go with 25. We're going to go to review order. Now we're going to go to buy right here. We're going to go to review. Then we're going to hit done. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and set up the recurring order once this video is through. So now we have those two, and you guys pretty much know how that needs to be done. Now we're going to be going into another stock where I'm going to be changing the amount, actual amount. So for that, we're going to be going into our dividend stocks right now. And the first one we're going to be going into is going to be Pepsi right here. We're just going to do Pepsi only for this one. So like the other two stocks that went before, we're going to be going to buy order dollars, but this time I'm going to be doing only $20 towards Pepsi. We're going to hit review. We're going to go ahead to buy. And then for Pepsi, we're going to hit recurring. For those of you who do not know, Pepsi is in the portfolio mainly as a dividend payer, meaning that I expect to get paid in dividends every quarterly for Pepsi. Some of the dividend stocks pay monthly, some pays quarterly. So let's go. We're going to go to order type, recurring investing once again. We're going to do $20. The start date, we're going to change to February 5th, like the others. And then it's going to be every month on the 5th. Now we're going to hit review. We're going to hit submit. And then we're going to hit done. Once I confirm, you'll buy $20 of Pepsi every month on the 5th. Your first order replaced, so that's done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well for the other dividend stocks. Now, the last one I'm going to go through for today is going to be the stocks that's in the portfolio. Predominantly, as a growth stock. And those two are going to be the last two, which is going to be Oscar and New Holdings. And they're right here to the bottom of the portfolio. So these two stocks are predominantly here for growth in the portfolio. These four stocks here, O, CVX, MO, Pepsi, they're here predominantly as dividend payers. Google, Amazon, Meta, and the other one, those are there as well as growth stocks and mostly value stocks. So each stock in the 10 stock portfolio has a role to play. So now let's go ahead to New Holdings. And if you guys don't know what New Holdings is, you should definitely go ahead and do some research on that. I'm expecting big things for this company for the next 2 years or so. So with New Holdings, we're going to go to our buy. We're going to keep the dollars, but this time we're only going to be investing $10. These are here predominantly for growth, but I don't want a significant part of my portfolio in these stocks. I prefer to have a significant part of my portfolio in growth and value stocks that are very established already in the market, and also in dividend paying stocks that's also well established. Although I expect growth from these two stocks, which is going to be New Holdings and also Oscar Health, they still haven't proven themselves yet in the market so far. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit review order right here. We're going to go to buy. We're going to hit setup recurring right now. And then like the others, the only thing I'm going to change here is just going to be the amount. I want to have the smallest amount going to that to these stocks. The start date is going to be like the others, which is going to be Thursday the 5th of February. And then we want to do that on a monthly basis. Whenever the deposit of 250 comes into this account, it's going to be coming from our buying power. We're going to hit review order. We're going to hit submit right here. We're going to hit done. And that's pretty much it. Let's go back to the home screen so we could wrap up this video. Okay, so for today's video, just a quick recap of what we did. I did go ahead and show you the portfolio updated value. The portfolio has grown over the last week and a half that we've been investing, and it has grown overall for the last 4 weeks because we've only been investing in this portfolio for 4 weeks. I showed you how we started off the portfolio with only $65 and the portfolio has grown about 2% for the month. And I also went ahead and showed you that so far we have outpaced the SPDR ETF, or the ticker is going to be SPY. Then I went ahead and I showed you that I added $250 to this portfolio. So now that just brought up the balance to $325. And I'll continue adding $250 on a monthly basis in order to fund this account portfolio. Once this account portfolio is funded every single month with $250, then that money is now going to go automatically and it's going to be deployed into our 10 stocks that we have here. With the crypto that we have here, we're not going to do anything right now. We're just going to let it sit there until I decide what to go ahead and do with it. So that's how you go ahead and keep pushing your investments. You take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Whenever you invest in, especially when you're going to be investing for the long term, you want to set your investments on autopilot. You want to do that because you want to take out every single emotion there is into investing. Once you go ahead and you choose stocks that qualify to be in your portfolio, of course, you already do your own due diligence, so you know a lot about these stocks and you've decided these are the best stocks to be in my portfolio, then you go ahead and you set it up on automatic investing and you just forget it. This is what I like to call the set it and the forget it strategy. And it has been working since the inception of the stock market. And I see no reason why it's going to stop working right now. So hopefully this video has helped you. And for our next video, I'll probably be getting into these individual stocks and my theory of why I went ahead and choose each and every single one of these stocks, how they're doing, and what my expectations are for these stocks over the next couple of years. Now, if you found any value in this video and you have not already, please remember to like, share this video, especially for new people that's getting into the stock market. I really want to show them that you don't need thousands of dollars in order to go ahead and start investing. Neither do you need a university degree in order to go ahead and do this. It's pretty straightforward. So I want as much people to learn this as possible. Now, until my next video, I want you guys to remember one thing. Everything you do, every single money you make, every time you go to your 9 to 5, always keep remembering one thing. You're there to make as much money as humanly possible in order for you to go ahead and deposit some of that money or all of that money into your investment portfolio in order for you to keep pushing your investments.